Welcome back everyone. I honestly didn't know I would be making another video on K-pop Demon Hunter so soon, but a lot of you asked for another video including more details that we didn't talk about in our first video. So here you are. We have a lot of fun details to cover, so please sit tight, maybe grab a pen and paper. Let's get started. And by the way, my name is Hyunwoo and you're watching Talk to Me in Korean. Throughout the whole movie, you can hear some really short Korean words and phrases that any Korean speaker will surely notice, including 막내, when a fan describes Zoe as the cutest youngest member. 막내 is either the youngest sibling in the family or the youngest member of a group, pronounced like 막내. It would have also made an interesting pair of words with 언니 if Zoe, being younger than the other girls, addressed them as 언니, an older sister for a female, which is really common in Korean culture.
언니, do you play soccer?
언니 고마워요.
막내, 언니, 막내, 언니. And in their private jet, the girls want to have their pre-show ramen, which is an important distinction in Korean culture from the Japanese ramen. I'm sure you know that Korean ramen and Japanese ramen are just very different. So I was very happy to hear this pronounced correctly like this in this scene. ramen, 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 ramen. And when people are counting down for the launch of a new single by Huntrix, instead of 3, 2, 1, you hear 3, 2, 1 in Korean. That was a cool detail. Did you catch that? Right before entering the herbal clinic, 한의원, Zoe says, 가자, 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 가자.
가자, 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 가자.
4 times. 가자 means let's go. Korean speakers also repeat it like this very commonly, maybe not as many times as 4 times usually, but this shows Zoe's energetic personality. And when the girls are waiting in the clinic, the doctor calls Rumi. He says, 루미님.
루미님. sit.
님 is something that you attach after a person's name to sound formal. So everybody on the Talk to Me in Korean team calls me 현우님. By the way, you can also still hear people saying so-and-so she, like 현우 she, but nowadays, 님 tends to be a little more commonly used. After the Huntrix girls get caught lurking behind the wall, spying on Saja boys, they say that they are just there to congratulate their 후배s.
And congratulate our 후배s on...
후배 is your junior in school or at your job or someone younger with less experience in the same field, which makes you their 선배. 후 here means after, later, and 배 here means a group of people. And 선 means before or earlier. 선배, 후배. 선배, 후배. So those were words you can actually hear spoken in the movie, and now here are some words that you can only read in various scenes. First of all, you can see a lot of cute handheld banners that fans are holding up in order to support the artists. I'm going to go over the ones I found really quickly. 반짝반짝 루미. 반짝반짝 means sparkle sparkle, twinkle twinkle, so 반짝반짝 루미 means sparkle sparkle 루미 or shining 루미. Next, 별빛 그녀 조이. 별 means a star in the sky. 빛 means light and 그녀 means she, poetically speaking. So 별빛 그녀 조이 means starlight girl Zoe. 미라 내꺼. 내꺼 is originally 내꺼, pronounced like 내꺼 in spoken Korean, but 내꺼 sounds even more cute. And on the banners, spacing rules are often just ignored. 루미 없인 못 살아. 없이 means without. 없이는 is if it's without or if without, and it's shortened to 없인 in spoken Korean. 못 살아, I can't live. 루미 없인 못 살아, I can't live without 루미. Next, 여왕님들 하고 싶은 거 다 해. 여왕님들, queens, 하고 싶은 거, what you want to do. 다 해, do it all. Queens, do whatever you want. By the way, 여왕 here literally means female king, so a queen regnant as the ruler of the country. And if you say 왕비, it's a queen consort as the wife of a reigning king. 여왕, 왕비, 여왕, 왕비. 루미 너만 보여. 너, you, 만, only, 보이다, to be seen. 너만 보여, only you are visible. I can only see you, you are all I see. Now, 조이 왓조잉, this is a fun one. 오다 means to come, 왔다 means came. So if you say 왔어, it means I'm here in casual language, and it can be made extra cute with lots of 애교 if you say 왔죠 or 왔정. You're never going to hear me saying that again. So here, 왓조잉 is just a wordplay using the name 조이. So it sounds cute and rhymes with 조이. 조이 왓조잉. Zoe is here. And we move on to 진우's handwritten letter delivered by the tiger, written on something that screams Artbox, 아트박스, a Korean stationery brand that every Korean person has used growing up. And it says 만날래, which means, do you want to meet? 만날래. And the ink brush writing, the vertical writing, and the name still at the bottom, they all show that Jinwoo is indeed hundreds of years old. Lastly, just something fun. I don't know if you noticed, but here at the bus stop's name is just 버스 정류장, which means a bus stop, and the previous stop is called 이전역, which means previous stop, and unsurprisingly, the next stop is called 다음역, which just means next stop. And our next stop is the culture chapter. Here are some things that you can spot in the movie related to Korean culture. Before anything else, many of you actually asked about 혼문. Does it actually already have some meaning in the Korean language? And the answer is no. It's a concept that's new to all viewers alike. I can guess that it could have come from combining 혼 and 문, because 혼 is soul or spirit and 문 is a door. So it's described in the beginning of the movie as the shield that the first hunters created to protect our world. So it's sort of related to a doorway, I guess.
Happy honeymoon!
And the huntress girls often have these beautiful accessories on them hanging from the waist, and these are called 놀이개. Korean women have worn these traditional ornamental pendants with their hanbok since almost 2,000 years ago, but they became especially popular during the Joseon dynasty. And when Saja boys call huntress out onto the stage from behind the wall, they come down on a slide. And that's a very familiar scene to a lot of Korean people because of the show 안녕하세요, where the show guests always enter through a slide into a ball pit. And during their International Idol Awards performance, the Huntrix girls perform in front of this beautiful backdrop, which is actually a very iconic Korean painting. If you look at it, there's the sun, there's the moon, and the mountains. The original artwork it represents is called 일월오봉도. Il means the sun, 월 means the moon, O is 5, 봉 is peak or mountaintop, and 도 means a painting. It appears really often in Korean history dramas and movies as the painting behind the king's throne, and it symbolizes the authority and dignity of the king, while also expressing the hope that the dynasty will last eternally. When Rumi is paying a visit to her mom's grave with Celine, you can spot chrysanthemums, apples, and some incense sticks. Placing 국화, chrysanthemums, in funerals, at cemeteries, or at ancestral rites was more influenced by Western culture, but it's a long-standing tradition to put fruits like apples, pears, persimmons, or tangerines as an offering and to use incense to summon the ancestors, so to speak. And on a lighter note, you can also recognize the fantastically flashy and vibrant fashion by the Korean ladies here, complete with tight perm curls, big sun visors, and gloves to protect their hands from UV rays. You can also see essential Korean dishes and snacks there as well, namely kimbap, seaweed rice rolls, sundae, blood sausage with glass noodles, 공깃밥, a bowl of steamed rice. And no, this 공기 doesn't mean air, it just means the bowl itself. Hottdeok, sweet Korean pancakes with brown sugar and cinnamon and crushed nuts. Kukbap, rice served inside hot soup. And 새우깡, shrimp-flavored crunchy snack. And you can also see cup noodles that look like 진라면's 매운맛, spicy flavor, and 순한맛, mild flavor, my son's favorite. And I also personally love the detail of the instant food dishes being all green, which is really common, and it gives a very retro vibe. And now, if you're still watching, it means that you are amazing and also that you are ready to watch me break down some song lyrics. I explained the lines from Golden and Your Idol in our previous video, and here we're starting with the opening shaman chant part. The words go like 홀로 어둠을 밝히랴. 홀로 means alone or by oneself, and 어둠 is darkness. 을 is the object marker. 밝히다 means to brighten or to light up. 밝히랴, this one is interesting. 밝히랴. That ending is more poetic and old-fashioned, and it's actually a rhetorical question. So in more modern Korean, it would be 밝히겠어? 밝힐 수 있겠어? Meaning, can you brighten the darkness all alone? Which means you clearly can't. 우리 노래 부르리라. 우리 means we or our, and 노래 means singing or song. 부르다 means to sing. 부르리라. This ending is also old-fashioned and poetic, and it expresses strong intention or determination. So it means we will sing our songs. 굳건한 이 소리로 이 세상을 고치리라. 굳건하다, to be firm, 이 소리, this sound, this voice, these songs로 with or using 이 세상, this world, 을, object marker, 고치다, to fix, to repair. And you see the old style 리라 ending used once again, showing determination. So it means altogether, with these unshakable sounds, we will heal the world. And the lyrics here mean that the three hunters need to join forces and work together to defeat evil. And in the song How It's Done, we see these lines. First, 뼛속부터 달라서. 뼈, bone, 속, inside, 뼛속, inside one's bones, or to the core, 부터, from, 다르다, to be different. 뼛속부터 달라서, because we are fundamentally different. One thing, many lyrics online write it like 뼈속부터, but that's wrong spelling. It should be written like 뼛속부터. 불을 비춰 다 비켜. 네 앞길을 뺏겨. 불, light or fire, 을, object marker, 비추다, to shine, shine the light, 다, all, everyone, 비키다, to get out of the way, 내, usually pronounced as 니, which means you're here, 앞길, path forward, 뺏기다, to have something taken away. Get out of my way, I will take your path from you. And then we have 갑자기 왜 그래, 먼저 건드려 왜. 갑자기, suddenly, 왜, why, 왜 그래, why are you like that? Why do you do that? 갑자기 왜 그래, why do you do that suddenly? 먼저, first, 건드리다, to touch, 왜, why. 먼저 건드려 왜, why mess with me first? 이제야 포기해 what? 이제야, only now, 포기하다, to give up, so it means now you give up what? And in the scene where Zoe is jotting down some song lyrics, you see these lines here in Korean, which is a literal translation of those lines in English. It's part of the English part of the song, How It's Done, but a fun fact is that when you hear the song, the actual Korean subtitles say a different version, different translation from Zoe's handwritten translation. But the subtitle version is way more natural in my opinion. So that's the song How It's Done. Now, soda pop. 마시고 마셔봐도 성에 차지 않아. 마시다, to drink, 마시고 마셔봐도. This structure shows a repeated attempt. 성에 차다, to be satisfying or to live up to expectations. I drink it, but it's never enough. And I also heard that this particular line is being discussed by a lot of people because Jungkook actually pointed out how the original singer mispronounced it from the correct 성에 차지 않아 to 성에 닿지 않아, which is incorrect.
성에 차지 않아 가사는 이건데 성에 닿지 않아 자치라고 한다? 거꾸로 녹음했나 봐.
Still a good song and good observation, Jungkook. You can be also a great Korean teacher. Next, 너의 모든 걸 난 원해. 너의, your, 모든, all, 것, thing, plus object marker shortened to 너의 모든 걸, your everything. 난, I, 원해, I want your everything. 너 말곤 모두 뻔해. 너, you, 말고는 other than shortened to 말곤. 뻔하다, to be boring, to be predictable. 너 말곤 모두 뻔해. Apart from you, it's all just the same. 지금 당장 날 봐, 시간 없잖아. 지금, now, 당장, right now, 날 봐, look at me. 시간, time, 없다, to not have, 없잖아, come on, we don't have. Look at me right now, come on, we don't have time. 넌 내 거야, 이미 알고 있잖아. 넌, you are, 내, my, 거, thing, 야, is in casual language. 넌 내 거야, you are mine. 이미, already, 알다, to know, 알고 있다, to be aware, to know. 이미 알고 있잖아. I know you already know that. 한 모금에 you hit the spot. 한, one, 모금, sip or gulp. 한 모금에 with just one sip. 소름 돋아, it's getting hot. 소름, goosebumps. 돋다, to rise, to break out. 소름 돋다, I get goosebumps. 꿈속에 그려왔던 너. 꿈에 그리다 means to long for in the dreams, to have somebody in your dreams. So 꿈속에 그려왔던 너 means you whom I have been longing for in my dreams. 난 절대 놓칠 수 없어. 난, I, 절대, never. 놓치다, to let go or to lose. 놓칠 수 없어. I can't let go. I will never let you slip away. 널 원해 꼭. 너를 you object marker shorten to 널 원해 I want 꼭 definitely no matter what 널 원해 꼭 I want you so badly. And wow, that was an intense deep dive. I know that you are watching this video mainly because you enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters, but the fact that you have actually finished this detailed linguistic breakdown video means that you are also a real language and culture enthusiast. So please let me know in the comments which part you found most interesting. And as you know, if you would like to continue learning even more Korean, we'll be here to help you along the way. I'll see you in the next video or on our website. 감사합니다.